Are you struggling to keep up with the fitness goals that you set for yourself earlier in the year? Are you having a hard time staying motivated to eat healthy and to go out and exercise like you had planned for yourself? Well, you are not alone. This happens to me all the time. You set out some pretty good goals. Oh, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. Oh, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And you get really motivated for about 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, and then suddenly you fall short on the motivation. Well, in this video, I am going to give you 12 tips on how to stay motivated to exercise and eat healthy. So these are things that I've come up with from my own success in the past or what I have researched on the internet that seems to work for other people. Okay, first tip to stay motivated is to set yourself some achievable goals, specific achievable goals. And I think it's even more important to set them into small achievable chunks so that you can achieve some of the goals in a shorter timeline. For instance, if you have a lofty goal to say lose 40 pounds, rather than say my goal is to lose 40 pounds, which is good, your first high level goal is to lose 40 pounds, chunk it up and say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 6 weeks. So now you have a smaller goal and 6 weeks is a realistic time. And then you could track your goal and in 4 weeks, say when you meet your goal, it's yay, time to celebrate. And then now reset it. So now you've got another 10-pound goal that you're going to achieve in the next 4 to 6 weeks and keep it up that way rather than saying I got 40 pounds to lose and just going from there. Chunk it into smaller achievable goals so that you can have success to celebrate in a realistic time frame. Okay, number 2 is very helpful for me. I use this technique in business and in my personal life, and it's very helpful when I use it for my fitness goals. And I admit I have a hard time doing this, but it's doing visualization, practicing visualizing you being successful at meeting your goals. So one of the visualization techniques I like is the Silva method. And if any of you guys are curious about that, I could do a video in the future on it, but it's kind of a meditation visualization. But I'm talking about the same type of a thing where you visualize yourself starting out and you're getting ready and you want to lose 10 pounds, say. And then you visualize in your mind, I'm at the dinner table and I'm eating a nice salad and maybe some boiled chicken breast and some of these low sugar healthy options. And then you visualize yourself, you're out taking a walk, and then you visualize yourself getting on the scale and, oh, I've lost 3 pounds, and then how excited you feel. And then you visualize yourself putting on a pair of jeans that were tight and now they're loose. So visualize this in your mind and then visualize how excited you feel when you meet the goal. And if you practice this visualization technique every single day, it will make it much easier for you to stick to the eating plan that you have set out for yourself and to get out and do some exercise. If you do this visualization, it's very helpful. I have a hard time doing it every day, but when I do, I know I'm much more successful. Okay, tip number 3 is to find yourself either an accountability partner or a workout partner, because if you are planning to go on a hike, tomorrow morning at 10, it's much easier to get yourself to get out there and put your shoes on and do it than if you're just getting up and going by yourself. The other thing is, even if you don't have somebody that you're going to work out with or eat with, if you have a friend or relative that you could just call once a week and do kind of a report and give a status report, and it's going to be more likely you're able to do it if you've got somebody you're checking in with every day or every week or whatever time interval that you specify. Number 4 is to be realistic with your goals. Don't expect that you're going to lose weight as quickly when you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s as you did when you were in your teens and your 20s. I remember when I was in my teens, I could just diet for about 2 days and I'd lose 2 pounds. And now that I'm 60, it's a lot harder for me to lose weight. So you just got to be realistic about what your body can do as you get older compared to when you were younger. Same thing about exercising. Don't think, oh, I haven't worked out in a long time, but I'm going to go throw on some running shoes and I'm going to run 2 miles and it's going to be great. If you haven't been doing that, you just need to be realistic about what you can achieve at the fitness level that you are right now compared to what you were 20 years ago. Number 5 is to not get stuck in a rut. I know this is very easy to do. Say you're looking at a diet plan and you want to eat, a salad and some boiled chicken every single day. And then it's easy to get burnt out and bored and fall off the wagon when you're very rigid and not mixing things up. Same thing with the exercise routine. If you're just going to go jogging every day, after a week you might get bored, but maybe one day you're going to go for a hike, the next day you're going to go for a walk, then maybe take a water aerobics class, maybe go do a BOSU workout one day. If you mix it up, it's more likely that you're not going to get bored and you're going to be able to stick with the routine. Number 6 is don't beat yourself up if you have a bad day or if you fall off the wagon. I know my daughter was here last weekend because it was her birthday, so we made cupcakes and we went out to eat, and at the end of the day you're like, oh, I'm such a loser, I ate so much sugar today. Don't do that to yourself. You're going to have a bad day every once in a while, and what you need to do is say, okay, I celebrated today and tomorrow is a new day, and start over rather than dwelling if you made a mistake or if you had a failure and thinking of yourself as a failure. Just move on and chalk it up to, oh, I had a bad day, and then next day start over. Number 7 is to remember your why. Why are you trying to get fit? Is it for yourself? Is it for somebody else? More likely you're going to achieve your goal when it's for yourself. I know one of the reasons I'm trying to get fit is because my mother is in the advanced stages of dementia, and I know being overweight or eating a lot of sugar or being pre-diabetic makes it much more likely for you to get the dementia, which is a fate that's one of the worst fates of all time, and I'm trying very hard for that not to happen to myself. So that's one of my whys. So think of your whys. Why do you want to be healthy? Is it for yourself or is it for somebody else? And focusing on your why can help you stay motivated. Number 8 is to track your progress regularly. Now, you may want to do this by having a weekly weigh-in. Some experts say to weigh in every day. I don't really believe in that because sometimes you just fluctuate for no reason and you can get discouraged. Keep a journal. You could also track some of your progress in some of these online tools. I think I remember using MyFitnessPal. I seem to be better if I just keep it in a little small notebook, but just track your progress so that you could celebrate when you're meeting your goals. Number 9 is to surround yourself with positive influences. Hang around with people who are going to be supportive. If you've got a bunch of unhealthy stuff in the back of your cupboard, maybe get rid of those and throw them away. So make yourself having a positive environment, free of many of the temptations that got you in the rut or in the bad fitness routine to begin with. Remove those people from your lives, or maybe not always, but just stay away from people who are negative and are going to say, oh, you'll never meet that goal. Stay clear of those people and surround yourself with positive influences. Number 10 is to get enough sleep, especially if you're reducing your caloric intake or if you are working out more often. Make sure that you always give yourself plenty of rest to recuperate, especially as we age. Our bodies take a little bit longer. They need to recover from a vigorous workout. So make sure you're sleeping or giving yourself time to sleep 6-8 hours a day. Number 11 is to celebrate and to reward yourself when you meet a goal. It's very important to keep yourself excited and motivated. So if you reward yourself, and not reward yourself by getting a cheeseburger, but maybe reward yourself by meeting a friend and having a healthy lunch, or maybe buying yourself a new outfit or going out to the movies. Make yourself rewarded so that you feel great once you've met your goal. And finally, number 12 is to practice gratitude, to look for the positive things in your life. For me, I think it's very helpful to keep a gratitude journal where every day you just open up your journal and you write 10 things that you're grateful for in your life right now. So it might be 10 things. Oh, I have a nice place to live. I'm having a good relationship with my kids. I have a reliable vehicle, that kind of thing. So every day just list out 10 things that you're happy about in your life, because that'll get your mind focused on positivity. And of course, having a positive attitude and a positive mindset is probably one of the most important things for meeting any goal in your life. So that's it. That's my dozen tips to stay motivated, to keep fit, keep exercising, and eating healthy. My name is Dawn Dickinson, and the channel is about living your best life over 55. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. I post videos like this every single week, so I hope to see you back here again next week.